Welcome to Biography with Plutarch, where we delve into the lives of extraordinary individuals to uncover the essence of their character and the timeless lessons they impart. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the life of W.C. Fields, a man whose inimitable wit, irreverent humor, and unforgettable performances have left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. Born William Claude Dukenfield on January 29, 1880, in Darby, Pennsylvania, W.C. Fields grew up in a humble household with his mother, Kate, and father, James, a harness maker. The family's modest means and frequent relocations would later influence Fields' resourcefulness and adaptability, traits that served him well in his future endeavors. As a young boy, Fields was drawn to the world of entertainment, often sneaking into local theaters to watch performances by traveling troupes and vaudeville acts. These early experiences not only sparked his interest in show business, but also instilled in him an appreciation for the art of storytelling and the power of comedy to bring people together. The late 19th century, during which Fields spent his formative years, was a time of great social change and cultural transformation in America. The Industrial Revolution was in full swing, and cities like Philadelphia, where Fields would later hone his craft, were experiencing rapid growth and urbanization. This dynamic landscape was marked by the rise of vaudeville, music halls, and theaters, which provided a platform for performers to showcase their talents and connect with audiences from all walks of life. The Dukenfield family's frequent moves, including a stint in Philadelphia's Southwark neighborhood, exposed young Fields to diverse communities and environments that would later influence his comedic style. Fields' early education took place at the local public schools in Darby and Philadelphia, where he developed a keen interest in juggling and physical comedy. His natural aptitude for these skills was encouraged by his parents, who recognized their son's unique talents. However, Fields' formal education was cut short when, at the age of 11, he ran away from home to join a traveling juggling troupe. This bold move marked the beginning of Fields' performing career and set him on a path that would lead to fame and success. The historical context of Fields' early years was also shaped by significant social and cultural events. The rise of vaudeville, for instance, provided a platform for performers like Fields to experiment with different forms of comedy, from slapstick to satire. The growing popularity of music halls and theaters created new opportunities for entertainers to connect with audiences from all walks of life. These developments would ultimately influence Fields' comedic style, which blended elements of physical comedy, wit, and social commentary. As we explore the early life of W.C., the experiences he gained during this period, though often unconventional, laid the foundation for his future success as a comedian, writer, and performer. The seeds of his innovative style, which would later captivate audiences worldwide, were sown in these early years. Fields, a true master of his craft, whose enduring legacy continues to inspire and delight audiences to this day. Fields, a man whose irreverent humor and unforgettable performances have left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. As Fields transitioned from his early days as a juggler and vaudeville performer, he began to develop his unique comedic style, which blended elements of physical comedy, wit, and social commentary. His big break came in 1906 when he joined the Orpheum Circuit, a prestigious vaudeville troupe that showcased top talent from around the world. Fields' performances with the Orpheum Circuit took him to major cities across the United States, where he honed his craft and refined his act. One of Fields' most notable achievements during this period was his development of the pool shark character, a lovable con artist who would become one of his signature personas. This character allowed Fields to showcase his impressive juggling skills, while also incorporating witty banter and clever wordplay into his performances. The pool shark character was an instant hit with audiences, and it helped establish Fields as a rising star in the world of vaudeville. As Fields' career continued to gain momentum, he began to transition from vaudeville to film. His first major movie role came in 1924 with the silent film Pool Sharks, which showcased his pool shark character and introduced him to a wider audience. Over the next several years, Fields appeared in a string of successful films, including It's the Old Army Game, 1926, and Two Flaming Youths, 1927. These early films not only demonstrated Field's comedic talents, but also highlighted his ability to adapt to new mediums and technologies. The 1930s were a pivotal time for Fields, as he became one of the most popular and influential comedians in Hollywood. His films from this period, such as My Little Chickadee, 1940, and The Bank Dick, 1940, are still widely regarded as some of the greatest comedies of all time. In these films, Fields perfected his signature style, which combined clever writing, physical comedy, and a healthy dose of irreverence. Fields' success during this period was not limited to his film work. He also became a popular radio personality, appearing on shows like The Jack Benny Program and The Rudy Vallee Show. His quick wit and sharp tongue made him a natural fit for the fast-paced world of radio comedy, and he quickly became one of the most sought-after guests in the industry. As he once said, "Start every day with a smile and get it over with." This quote captures the essence of Fields' approach to comedy, which emphasized the importance of finding humor in everyday life and not taking oneself too seriously. Fields, including his personal struggles and professional challenges. Fields, a true comedy legend whose legacy continues to inspire and delight audiences to this day. Fields, a man whose irreverent humor and unforgettable performances have left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. As Fields entered the 1940s, he continued to innovate and adapt as a performer, even in the face of declining health and changing audience tastes. Despite struggling with health issues, including a heart condition and chronic back pain, Fields remained committed to his craft, continuing to write, act, and perform with his trademark wit and energy. One notable example of his perseverance during this period is the film Never Give a Sucker an Even Break, 1941, which he wrote, directed, and starred in. This film showcased Fields' signature style, combining clever writing, physical comedy, and a healthy dose of irreverence. In addition to his film work, Fields also remained a popular radio personality during the 1940s, appearing on shows like The Edgar Bergen Show and The Bob Hope Show. His quick wit and sharp tongue made him a natural fit for the fast-paced world of radio comedy, and he quickly became one of the most sought-after guests in the industry. For instance, his appearances on The Jack Benny Program are still widely regarded as some of the greatest moments in radio comedy history. Fields' personal life during this period was also marked by significant challenges. He had a complex and often tumultuous relationship with his wife, Harriet, and struggled with alcoholism throughout his life. Despite these struggles, Fields remained devoted to his family, including his son, William Claude Fields Jr., who would go on to become a successful actor in his own right. As the 1940s drew to a close, Fields' health began to decline more rapidly. He suffered a series of heart attacks and strokes, which left him increasingly frail and debilitated. Despite these challenges, Fields continued to work, writing and performing until the very end of his life. His final film appearance came in 1949 with the film The Big Broadcast of 1936, a nostalgic look back at the early days of radio. W.C. Fields passed away on December 25, 1946, at the age of 66, leaving behind a legacy as one of the greatest comedians of all time. His innovative style, which combined clever writing, physical comedy, and a healthy dose of irreverence, continues to inspire and delight audiences to this day. As he once said, "If at first you don't succeed, try again, then quit. No use being a fool about it." This quote captures the essence of Fields' approach to life and comedy, which emphasized perseverance, adaptability, and a willingness to take risks. In conclusion, W.C. Fields' later life was marked by both personal struggles and professional challenges, but also by his continued innovation and adaptation as a performer. That's all for today's biography with Plutarch. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that understanding the lives of remarkable individuals helps us better understand ourselves.